told you. Now, I would have been lying if that didn't happen, right? You should have heard it. It was like 10 feet out of my window while I was driving. All I never was saying spot. I did it again. It happened. There's a trident right there. Remember that X is in the woods. See, I think this whole area is just an open world. Right where the trail cam was. Look at that. They do everything outside of your understanding. So as soon as you go to process a thought, you're going to end up writing it off because it doesn't fit into your logic. I'm so beyond that, so many years beyond that. But that's 99% of the world still. Even though I don't really have anybody. It's usually just, the only negative thing I'll hear now is like I talk too much or I have ADHD. Not only do I have ADD, I have ADHD, which means hyperactivity. Not only that, but they don't understand where I'm standing and what I'm doing and the influence that I'm under. That was the loudest whistle ever recorded in the history of the world. And it's right in the middle of Bigfoot universe. 15 miles from any human being. I'm just doing it for the fun. Never seen a bird whistle in my life. I've in 5 years I've gotten 1,000 whistles and I've never seen one. I've had them land on my shoulder, but I've never had one whistle. Ever. I'm not saying they don't do it too, but they're being used. They're giving me, they know I'm not coming back this year. They're giving me one last hurrah. It happens every year. This is the closest they can come. Remember, it's the unseen world using what we think is our birds, but they're really their birds. You have to remember, they have roles to play in many, many beings that we're familiar with. It's just that you never knew that they had a huge deal with the forest people, right? You didn't know. You just think because a bear is a bear, he doesn't know about the Bigfoot. They know more about it than anybody. Maybe they only exist because of the Bigfoots. You don't know. So guys, this is where all the whistles were happening, okay? I'm up the road 100 yards. So all you have to do, if you're one of these psychopaths, is just go out and film. You can believe me, or you can go out and try to film whistles. And I want you to show me that as you do it. There's a $20 million reward if you can do it. Because guess what? You can't. And then your brain will still default to some kind of logic. Like, oh, he must be tricking us. He probably has recordings in the woods. It's like, listen, man, no one's out to fool you. That's your government, okay? I'm a human being just like you. Okay, I'm here to be your best friend. I would never lie to anybody, ever, okay? Because when I'm judged, whether it's by aliens or God at the end, I want to be the best person I could be, which is not the most perfect person. But I said, you guys didn't hear me, I said the best person I can be, which is, some pain and suffering on top and some hardships, but, but beneath it all is this really nice person that would do anything for anyone and is heartbroken over this earth. And I'm literally beside myself right now over this whole earth with the fires, the arguing, look, they did that. You can even see the leaner. Blatant. How are those branches X's? They're broken off. but there's 2 of them. So there's 3 of them, but there's 3 branches, 2 X's. Impossible. Do the math. It's not possible. Oh, that's new too, right by the trail cam. Oh, I wonder if that's a warning. Those 2 black ones have never been there before. I've been coming here for 5 years. This is where it all started for me. Please be right there. I really will be surprised if they give me a sound, because then I can walk right over to it. And then I'll see the ground disturbed. I know they're out back here. They're probably just in select areas like that, where it's all theirs and there's no snow in there, things like that. It's part of their security. And remember, I don't think it's because of people. You guys, look what they did here. Oh my God, they put an X up where the trail cam is. I'm sorry. I hope that the trail cam was okay, you guys. It's not that, I'm not sorry about trying to get you on there. I just don't want to disrupt your environment, I don't want it to I know that I put it in a spot that's important to you guys, and I don't want it to affect you. Oh, it's been turned. I don't want it to affect you guys. Just bear with me, I'm going in slow. At the ground. Is it still in a position? Maybe it hasn't been messed with. Look, that wasn't there either. I know because of the wood. You guys, I was just here, and if I filmed it, I'm sorry, but I don't think I did. I know everything that's new here. You guys, I need you today. I need you to give me something in the snow. Whistles. I swear to God. I said, I need you today. And I got whistles. I'm not saying they heard that, but I don't want a coincidence. Looks like there could have been a couple footprints here. I don't see any lights go off. You better be on. It was off or something. It's only used a quarter of the battery. Why is it off? I know it was on. They better be on there. There better be something. I don't care if it's a deer. There better be something on this trail cam. If it's turned off, it may be one of the last times I do it, because it just keeps happening to me. And same with the audio. I go so out of my way for those audios, and then I get them, and the thing when it was on for an hour, and I know I'm doing it right. They're literally they're just shutting it off with their brains. I don't know how they do it. Let's go see. Hopefully that's something. All right, guys, camera's gone. Wow, just since last week, you guys. Look at this. Right at my trail cam. So if there's nothing on it, they're probably like, Mark, we're not going to put it on there, but check this out. We'll give you something else to film. Giant X's in the sky. They did this since I left the trail cam. It's actually been more than a week. It's been like 2 weeks. Don't give me a second. Okay, so look at this. Forget about what they've done up there. I don't even know what's going on up there, but right here. This all goes into my first spot I ever found. I saw them right from here. He was right there. White one. I saw him with my own eyes. His whole body. I just can't remember his legs or feet for some reason. They existed, but I can't remember what they looked like. It all happened right here. Man, this is like, it's not that hard, but it takes a long time to get here. It's not hard, it just takes a long time. Look, front, back. I've told you, I'll tell you again, and I'll always tell you. Front, back. Well, this would be the front from this side, back from that side. It'll never move, and there's your third. This is one of the most blatant spots that have ever been found in the history of the world, if you're new. It's called Bigfoot Universe. There's at least 100 videos just from here. And there's another symmetrical lecture behind it. It doesn't get any better than this. Not to mention what I filmed back in the back. This is all new. They did this since I was here with the trail cam, leaving a trail cam right next to them, and they built it anyway because they know me too well. Thank you. I'll take it. I'm just impatient. That's all. Patience. That always comes across. Mark, you gotta be patient. I'm like, I know, but I just don't want to be. Walk over to the left here, but just look at the top. So you have all this, right? I won't go into detail. Trail marker. The X's that are in front where I left the trail cams right there. And then look. You can still see it's where I filmed Bigfoot sitting down. Look. Looks just like it. It's actually right where I'm pointing. Except you got to be standing where I'm pointing. And then keep zooming. There's your triangle. Yes, it's yours. Right here. Look how it butts up. I film it every single day. Okay. That's 2 different sticks, okay? And that's an X. And it goes all the way down to the spot I was at. All the way there. It goes all the way there. Sorry about the trail cam, you guys. You're probably not thrilled about it. It'd be great if there was they were making faces and going like this on their nose, like that'd be so funny. If that was the case, I'd be scared because that means something's about to happen in this world. If they were just doing funny faces on the trail cam, something's up. Something's gonna change. Because they don't do that. They have done it for me, but they'll do it just so I see them. Other people can see them, but just so it's not gonna be overly blatant. It's chilly up here. Whistles came right from the new structures, which are right over there, and it's the place where there's no snow. Holy shit. He went like, did you hear that? I told you. They just announced that I'm coming. You guys, look at the X. Okay, I can't do it anymore. I quit. That's it. Of course they're where they can walk. Blatant. I told you about the triangles. Look at that. Of course they're in the sun. That's exactly where I would be. Exactly where I'm going right now. This is where the whistles came from. So all of their structures begin right there. You guys just look. You'll never see anything quite like it in anybody's world ever. And that's here, Bigfoot Universe. You'll see things exactly like it, but nothing quite on the scale like I can film here. I could never leave here. I could just continue my research forever right from here. Except the problem is these are the ones that started me, and they're so been pulled back. because of the camera. I think I got more than they wanted to give, and I think that's why it's been tougher. They don't like me any less. It's been tougher because I know it. I know because I just know for a fact, and that means they told me. Like, they put it in my head. Like, Mark, you're sitting here screaming at us because you're not getting any attention. Like, and I have, basically. And, I'm not realizing why. It's because they're already gone up and beyond for me so many times, like literally 100 times, I think what I should do is skip a year here, but I can't. It's like, I would cry if I did that. Here's this corner. This is the purgatory. I'm following the birds. They seem to want me to go in here. Wait. Here's purgatory. Ooh. Is that a footprint? Something stuck right there. Real flat. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. See if you guys can see him. You see him? He's this big giant. He's much bigger than he looks in the mirror. He's a bull. They just cut his horns off. He's albino. He's going up. So I pull up next to him. He's not happy with me next to him, but he's way more concerned with what's back here. His head just, no matter what, is like he should have been focused on me completely. He was right here, and he just keeps turning, like he was scared. Something here he's worried about. So I know that's one of their places. I'm just wondering why he was. I just saw a really nice structure. Why he was so worried. I've passed hundreds of cows on these roads, and usually not here. He's lost. He's up too high. He's a big bull, and they try to get away. He doesn't want to go. He's just like Yeti. Yeti will do the same thing. He will not listen to me out here. There's an incredible X back there. I gotta go in here, man. So that's all. I was just wondering, there's an X on the ground. I was just wondering what was his big fascination within the woods over there. Places you've never seen before. Nobody. Like even Brandon. I didn't even show you as I'm going by certain spots because they can't be shown yet. Sorry, that's a lot. Look at that, you guys. So you know that's them, right? Look at the trees. It looks like that's a structure kit bought at Home Depot. Okay? The calibers don't even come close to matching the caliber of the forest. Another thing people just don't seem to notice. Like, I don't get it, man. I'm losing it. Look at that. I see. What is that up there? Tough without the new camera, you guys. It's really, really tough. Is that just a big tree laying down up there? Such a spot. I've got to go in here. See, this isn't a big place. It's a special place. It's not small either, but it's not. I can do the whole thing in a couple of hours. I know he's right here. I already know. Because look, there's another X on the corner. If you look close, you'll see it. It crosses low. It's one of those low X's. Freaking amazing. He's right in there right now. I promise you. What do I have to gain by telling you that? I could care less. Be like, yeah, he's not here right now. And the same people will watch the video that would have watched it whether I said that or not. Look how pretty. You know something's going on up there, guys. Remember, what about the things that we can't detect? I just filmed it. Did you see my last video? It's in perfect 19 by whatever resolution. He's right next to a giant face. And he has a round head. Look how the bark's on top. This guy, man. He does not want me filming him. This guy. He does not. He doesn't even try. See, look above his spot. Look up his spot's right over there. I won't even zoom on it. I'll give you just enough so you believe me. Right? He's always there, right? And then I know it's one. If it's more than one right there, I'll die. And then right behind it all. is the most unbelievable, hidden, that no one in the world would ever see X. Look at that. It looks like you could see it, but you wouldn't see it. As you're driving, look, it just blends right in. No one ever see that. I've never seen it, and I don't. It's probably not new, and I've never seen it. And where is it? Behind his insane spot. I gotta go in there, man. Maybe I'll just go now. Look at the ground in front. The first thing that you see is an X. He comes down here all the time. He's always pushing trees and dragging them across, putting rocks in a row on the road. There's a big pile of rocks, I showed it earlier, across the road. Okay, look at this. He's gotta be right here. Look at the X in there. I mean, this is some of the best Bigfoot you'll ever see just from the road. I'm not kidding. X, oh, look at the X right in front. There's so many X's in there. Sorry, I'm in second gear. I was like, how come what's going on here? It's the one gear you don't want to start in. Second. Over now. I think my inside of my feet are dry. He's here. I'm taking you into a special place I've never been before. But I know him for 5 years. I give him his respect, but I'm getting, because I've been testing, like I have things I do. Just trust me on this. It doesn't even matter. Blatant. I knew it. I waited until he just got frustrated that I wasn't showing up. Why are you causing such a fuss? I wonder why. My goodness gracious. I'm cold, you guys. It's cold up here. I'm at the highest I go here. I think it's 11. I'm on this, where I am now. I'm at 11,000. It's freezing. Like right now, it feels like I'm in the middle of the winter. Mostly because I'm soaking wet. And I let my body temperature get real hot. So I was cold and then I made it hot in the truck. And I didn't realize just how hot I made it. And remember, I also talk because I'm being affected by them, okay? Don't tell me I talk too much because I already know that. I'm speaking to one person, Patreon Elephant. Order. This is where these big guys are, okay? All you're gonna see is big, giant work. Oh yeah, I knew it. Where are you at? I know you're here with me. Listen, how long have we done this? I don't know if he understands me. How long have we done this? And you're just gonna hide in the trees over there? Look at this spot. You guys, did you see the X? Or this is all connected to that X. I'm freezing. What's going on, man? The world's definitely ending. Look at this spot. Look how it all goes uphill. This guy, I'm telling you, this guy has got major personality. That's why I'm expecting something. Oh yeah, there's another X right next to that big one. And this is all one giant structure. So he's in here. It's all a wallow. See how that's one giant box. That's all a box. You guys, I got a wood knock today. I think. I haven't got a wood knock in a while. Oh my goodness. What is that called? All right, buddy, I'm here. I told you. Look at the trident action. Just everything is just blatant, like forks and just all them. Entrance decorations. So what I'm gonna have to do here is I don't think he's allowed to. I know for a fact because I can feel the connections. And by the way, guys, I'm not being tricked, okay? Nobody tricks me. I mean, yeah, but not with what's going on with me and them. It's not tricks, believe me. Like it is, but not. They're not like. In other words, they're not evil, convincing me that they're good or tricking me. Somehow. It's not. That what happened to Mark from Charlie Bigfoot has nothing to do with these guys. Okay, those are the Nephilim. I mean, not Nephilim. He calls them the Masters. I think these guys actually hide from those beings as well. I know a lot more than I can talk about. Okay, I'm one of the very few people in the world that do know that. Yeah, here's the perch. It's right there. This is where he sits. It's one of his spots. Look at that. So in some of the best places where you're going to get a personalized relationship in a sense, look at all the sticks he puts in there. He just brings the sticks from everywhere and puts them inside there. Look, there's no sticks anywhere else except here. And they're all from all different trees. And they just got put in there like today. Oh, I bet you from the snow. You think he put them all in here? This guy told you this guy cleans up. This guy knows what he's doing. He's got a real personality. Look behind his spot. First of all, look at the trident, okay? And the spots that I was showing you from below, that's behind his spot. You can see the road there. Okay? I don't make any of this up. No, that's just the branch, I thought. It looked like it was down there. You gotta be careful with those because camera can play tricks. Look at this. Look at this guy's spot. I'm trying to make this as quick as I can. I'll be back. I'm just going to give you a look because I know so his is that way. If I go that way, it starts to slowly widen and then it becomes miles wide. It becomes incredible. But I know right here, this guy's going to give us something to look at really quick. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh my God, look at the inside how it's all dirt and mulch, right? Holy trident. See, I think some of these guys are old. Like ancient. Oh, I like this spot. This is cool. You guys, come on. That thing was really far on the ground. And it's with all this. That's an X, guys. Okay? Wow. I don't know why I laugh on it, because it's so unbelievable. That's why I think I chuckle sometimes, because it's like I know somewhere at some point one person will see that and they don't get it, which I don't get, which makes me laugh because and be frustrated. Look at, you're telling me that many trees go uphill and then make a blind? Is that what you're telling me? Look at that. Come on. Hey, forgot about it, eh? You see this wallow that I'm in? It's a giant wallow. Okay, that thing just moved by itself. That was weird. It's like, I see that a lot. Just because we see him in the camera sometimes, does that mean that he could just be, can some of them just be here right now? And the camera can't see him either. Yes. That's the hard part. It's all different situations, only some of them. You guys, look at that. Okay, so you got this decorated, right? I showed you that from down there. I think it's the same clip. Wallow. Look at the thing in the middle. Okay, too many coincidences. Even if you didn't know their language. It's a bent X. So it's a perfect X that completely bends and goes up that way. And goes all the way out of the forest that way. So, oh boy. Look at his spot. This is going to be a special time, a special video. This little squirrel's just running all around me. What are you doing, buddy? Hi. God, I hope I had him on. I think I missed it. He was just standing up. You guys, he stopped and just stood right up. He's so cool. Like, he doesn't mind me at all. He was right here. He came right here. He was right there. He went. There's a spot and a half right there. Seats and all right there. It's right there. I'm not going to it today. But it's right there. Rest assured. Just rest assured. I just realized what that meant for the first time in my life. I've always known what it meant. But if you do the... if you just literally define it, like rest, okay, so sit down and be assured. Just chill. Rest. Look at these little bends, man. This is too good. Remember, this is at the end. I'm going fast here because my day is over. I've been out all day. I'm at 11,000 and I got to get out of here. I got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. I would say the rest of the words, but I can't remember. Oh, yes. Welcome to the secret world. A world I've been holding. I mean, I never knew. I just knew by him. It's just up in the air. I just knew. Like, I just knew one day this would be it. I have a feeling when I come back for the day, we'll have a good day here. See if I can get a whistle. See the three? Blatant. He's right here. He's probably so happy. I finally, because he just wants to see this. That's what he wants you guys to see it, not me. He wants you to see it. It's no different than an artist. It's a bad analogy, but it's no different than an artist wanting you to see, even if they're not selling it. When people, like an artist does something like a painting, believe me, they get very proud. And especially if they're proud of it. And it's no different. Just someone simply seeing it and just going, oh my God, that painting you did is amazing. What do you think that makes that person feel like? Even if they know it's amazing, it makes them feel good. Of course. Just like these guys, this is their life out here. Remember, their life's down there, most of it. And or some of it, and look at that other thing there. Sorry to get off the subject again. Look at that spot. Tell me that's not just incredible. Don't tell me that. Look at this. Every sign. Every part of their language is there. A tree that's just been completely ripped off. I mean, that thing was ripped completely off. Nothing else was ripped off. Wind didn't do anything else. And what is it? It's some kind of maniac trident tree on steroids with bends in the middle of it. That's what it is. That's where they go. They just stand. The guy stands in there and you can't see him. What do you guys want from me? You want to change how they do everything so it's easier for you? I can only report back the facts. And it's not always going to fit within your, excuse me. I never spit on, look at that teepee. Look at it. I never spit on video, but I did. I'm not even a big spitter. But occasionally, everyone's got a little bit. See? Now, how do we know for sure they did that besides where we are? And besides their eating station? Because it's what they do everywhere. It's holding up that tree exactly where they want it. They use nature. Everything they use from here. They're very careful about taking their special things with them. I know they make special things.
out of wood. There's one out here somewhere, but it's part of the criteria of being up here. You're not. They make sure. See all the sticks? They make sure of it. How could there be that many sticks just right there? How? It's not possible. There's not one stick right there. There's no sticks from here as far as you can see anywhere, and they're all there. They do that for a reason. I think so. It's anything's gonna walk there, they can hear. Pine cones in the hole, in the 5-inch hole. See the hole again? What do you think makes that? Look, it stops right there. It's made with a staff, or like a branch. Boom. That's all it is. This one's filled too. You just can't see. See? And then they use this later. I don't know when. I guess it keeps them nice. You know what? This is one of the forest beings. Literally gathered this. So I'm gonna keep 2, or I'm gonna keep 3, because they're sappy. Oh, you know what? Those are too sappy. I'm gonna keep 1 for somebody. Look, X, okay? Right? And then look, it's another one. It's not a hole, it's just a hole. It only goes 4 inches, and they put pine cones, and it's all marked with X's. Pine cones in the holes. Pine cones in the holes. Pine cones in the holes. I'd sing you a song, but I'm not that good. Right there. That one they've been taken. They were in there and were taken out. Okay? Are we catching on? Why they put the sticks on these spots always. Brandon, I'm gonna need you to work on that. Thanks, buddy. Look at how there's too many sticks. they're all the sticks are here. See how they're just lined up like too many sticks. I'll never get the sticks. But for just the initial look, I mean that, what do you guys think? My answer is to spending a day in there. Hell yeah. My ears are something just happened. Like I felt the one just pop. My tinnitus is off the charts. It goes, which never happens unless I'm here. And then it went another degree up. I know what I have. That's why you can give me, unless you have some miracle cure, don't send me the links to tinnitus. No one has the tinnitus that I have. Okay? Maybe some people, like 4 other people in the world. Mine comes from them. It's an accident. They don't mean to. It's from telepathy. It's my own fault. And it only gets worse and worse and worse. It's almost suicidal levels. But I just keep going no matter what. As long as I got this, I'll be able to hang in there. It's something different. Although I've seen it, see how it splits from the bottom? It's a V. Freaking amazing. Seats right there. Oh yeah, so that's the way to go, right there. You can see there's the X. I gotta just go for a couple miles that way. It's amazing. I'm already in it, so it'll be stuff along the way too. Whoa, did you hear the wood knock? It was right behind me. There's a breeze, but I don't think that's what it was. It could have been a tree. I ignore them unless it's blatant, because they can do a powerful one, and that's what I wait for. And if he's doing it light where I have to question it, it probably wasn't meant for me to hear anyway. Look at this uphill, right? And then there's one sideways over there, and that's floating in the whole entire tree, like I show you every single time, is off the ground. Like the whole entire tree, I'm not exaggerating. All the way to the end even is off the ground. Spot. All of the sticks. All of the sticks are in this spot. I can say that because, first of all, I don't say that word, but it just came out by accident. But my Latino friends told me like they don't even know what it means. Most of them, they'll even the only people that knew what that was was like Aaron, because he was born here. He was like a gangsta Mexican, but he speaks perfect English. And I'm like, do you know what spick means? Because I don't think that many like Latinos care or know. So it's a word that, yeah, if you're, oh my God, look at that. You guys, I came to the right place today. I'll be back. Where do I have to go? On the trail. And how do I get to the trail? Look at the thing on the bottom. Blatant trail marker. That's how we do it. You guys, do you see the size of that X? That X made me completely forget about anything I was talking about. Look at that. Unfreaking real. Look how they only had to break the one a little bit. See it? It's just enough, and now it'll stay there forever because it's leaning on that one up there, which makes an X as well at the top. And then this one is broken. It's just pushed down uphill away from it. And it has an extra one on top that told you, yes, Mark's right. Just by that, putting that one there. Eileen B. Thank you so much again for the book. I don't want to seem ungrateful. I love it. I was on the way up here and I lost you guys when I was talking to you on the messages. And not only is it completely in the air, but it's making an X from the bottom, and then this one comes out. Amazing. Amazing. So thank you Eileen sent me this incredible book made up of my pictures. And it says blatant. Maybe I'll have to make that the name of my book if I ever write one. I wouldn't hold your breath. I'm not a booker. I could write a book, but maybe a really good one. I don't know. But just don't have, I might even be able to make a couple $100,000 if I did, but which is what I should do, but I am not done with this. You can't write a book. All these people running out writing books about nothing. It's all bullshit. Okay, unless you're literally buying a fiction book. It's all lies. Everyone's lying to make their book good. Holy shit. That was a little bit close. You guys, that was right there. What the hell? I'm not kidding. I'm just going to ignore it. There's no wind at all. Look, there's that much. Not enough to make a whole tree make noise. Some good sounds today. I'm really. I didn't find any footprints like in the snow today, but I'm really surprised at the amount of whistles. And I think I got 2 knocks, 3. I think it's usually more than that, but I think that I literally like heard. Like in other words, there's probably just one now, and I'm just not going to hear it. I think they can hide sound as well. What will we call that? I just heard something again. Infrasound. I've been in to see these guys in 3 years. I wonder if that... I have these spots, and then if I don't go there a long time, it's without fail, all of a sudden there's a tree in the middle of the road from that spot. Or where that spot is. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go in there real quick. Wasn't planning on it, but I'm going to make a quick... with the snow in there, it's kind of beautiful. It's a little chilly this morning. Let's go take a quick sidetrack into a special place. Wow, look at that. They've done that since recent. Let's go check. I wasn't going to go this way. I gotta go. These are guys that I know really well, but I haven't been here in so long. You guys wouldn't recognize it if I told you where it was. Look at that. That's all I'm going to show you in here. Look at that. They use the old stuff. But that's a new X, guys. Look at that. Wow, I hope everyone's doing okay. I don't just say that, by the way. I feel like a lot of those things are default, like, things for people to say that do videos or that are on TV or that maybe they're like a public speaker or something. And they're like, okay, love you, good night. I've said this before. Look at, there's your third. It snowed last night. I would love to see some kind of footprints. It's not easy because it would have to be there. And it looks like, you know, they're obviously just gonna walk. It's a thing of theirs for sure. I don't think it's to hide it from humans. I think it's to hide it from internal ones. Look at this little new spot. Very cool. Okay, let's go into their world. There's an X there. Look at that, you guys, from the backside. How amazing that is. Well worth the stop just to film that X. It doesn't get much better. This is what put me on the map, you know what I mean? This is what regular people can't deny. That's the thing, they end up just leaving, like, because they can't, their brains, they don't want to change. They just want to believe what they think they know. That would be great. I would love to too, you guys. I would love to too. But when you see this, it's undeniable, and there's nothing they can say. And then, because it's always the same, and of course it's field gold. Amazing. Look, it's even bending that tree. The one that it's sitting on a branch there, and it's pushing the tree outward. And then, of course, you have, this is all part of it. Here's your third. This goes out, and there's an X out there. Very cool. I'm kind of looking around for, like, footprints and stuff. I noticed that a lot of times they don't do that. Give me a sec. Look at that. I can't believe I'm walking in snow and freezing right now. It's about 42 in here. Whew. About 48 out in the sun. Do you guys see this? Look at this. I think they're still downstairs. The ones that, physical ones that walk around. I think even the squirrels. Wow, you guys. Look at this world. I want to see this without the snow. So far, I don't see. This is all covered. There's not one. There's not even a squirrel footprints. You guys, wait till you see this. This is where I start to get confused. This is where I have trouble. Look at the trident. Look at it. It's like it's a fork, but they leaned it in front to kind of give the illusion of a trident. Just real quick. Now, I don't know if, I don't know. I got to be honest with you. It's just a spot of theirs where they are, and they change everything. So I assume that they're here all the time, you know? But they're just not sitting in the bushes, even when it's beautiful out. They come up and from down below, and this is just a place to chill. It's a place to be in the sun, a place to, just to get fresh air. Look at this hidden teepee structure. It's amazing. It's a star structure. It's not even a teepee structure. Really, really cool. Let's not spend a lot of time in here. Look how everything in this entire forest is connected to that. That's what you do. You make a star structure or a teepee structure, and then they connect every single thing in the entire forest to that structure. Okay, it's something that I have shown the world. Me, myself, and I, and thousands of other people now are showing this. I'm not going to name the ones that are really doing it because I don't want to leave anybody out. But there is some really good people out there. Man, I'm freezing, you guys. I'm just in a sweatshirt. It is cold. I'm gonna go retrieve a trail cam. Just doing a quick look with the camera on. Yeah, I wouldn't be in here either. I don't care if you were the biggest Nephilim that ever existed. You're gonna be out, if you were outside, you're gonna be there. It's beautiful. Although, I am willing to believe that these guys aren't affected if they don't want to be. I think that they are affected just like anything else with cold to heat, but they have apps for that, or they can control their body temperatures, one or the other. It's silent. I'm not getting vibes or anything, but I wanted to show you how cool that was. Very cool. Over now. Whoa. Okay, so they're here. I'm trying to rationalize this out to myself, like, that might not be the right word, like what's going on? Like, what's the difference from now to, from with a little bit of snow and it's chilly to 3 weeks ago when it was 80 here? I think it'll be 80 here again before it snows again, but still. And then I hear him. I literally heard him, so I'm going that way right now. What is going on back here? See, I wouldn't find this if it wasn't for these noises. That's why I can't help to think. As I'm about to leave, I'm going that way. I said, okay, thank you guys. And I'm about to leave, and I get the noise. I can't exactly describe it. Oh, wow, maybe that's why. Is this your spot right here? Look at it. Look at that X. Wow. I knew it. Look, it's all melted. Here's where they are. And this is where the noise was from. It's even got brand new growth on it. Look at that. Oh my God, now I got vibes. Look at this. Of course they're in the sun. Of course you're in the sun. Of course. Common sense, that's all we do. That's how that's why I think you're not in the sun sometimes. Look at that. I have no idea who I'm talking to. Someone hears me. At very least, I'm talking to myself. Very cool white X. I'm calling it a white X because it has the snow on it. But even this one is still alive. It just got bent that way. It's not possible. There's nothing even touching it. It was pushed onto here, and they made a noise from here. And it's gorgeous right here. I was freezing, and now I'm really happy. With temperature. Look at that teepee structure on a Bigfoot tree. Very cool. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, Ruth. I went to the post office today. Thank you. Eileen sent me a book. Ruth, I'm not allowed to say. She said, don't to say it. I said, okay. But Ruth, you're awesome. She's just a sweetheart, Ruth. Thank you so much. She just sent me a nice little letter, you know. Who else? Chris. Thank you so much, Chris C. Thank you. I'm walking right with that. That's because that's not where the noise came from. It came from right here, right next to it. I'm not going to see anything in that snow unless he puts it there for me. So let's go to Bigfoot Universe and see if we can't get it there. They probably won't do that for me there. Lately, it's been really difficult. I think I'm setting records in some places, but in my main spot where I always thought it was the best has been the most difficult for me. I don't know why. Another dead tree right in their area. Nothing to write home about, but it's something to keep your eye out for. They seem to kill these trees that are, for some reason. Like I see structures, I wouldn't think anything of a tree like that one, but I see that one covered in like brand new structures. Or they'll make like a teepee structure over top of it, things like that. You guys, I got to get out of the trailer, man. It's closing in, you guys. I'm not going to make the winter. I need some help. Like, help me figure out what I can do. Can't really rent up here. You know, then I just to rent a one-bedroom apartment. You know, it's going to seem like it's going to seem like Trump Plaza in a one-bedroom apartment, but only for like 6 months, maybe even less. And then I'm going to be, you know, right back to where I'm claustrophobic again. You know, I gotta get a yard, like not a yard, but like a property like in the forest, and I gotta have good internet, and that's it. I don't have that many qualifications. It doesn't have to be that nice or anything. Tell them, guys. So that's it. You give me one noise. Oh, by the way, that's very cool. Thank you for helping me with that. I know he helped me with that one. Because I think sometimes that they hear me. I don't know for sure, but like I'm like at very least showing something, going, oh my God. And then he's like, well, listen, man, that guy sucks. Mine is much better. I think that they're like that a little bit. A little competition. Who isn't? You know what? Maybe not like individually everyone is, but there's in every race of beings, I'm sure there's some competition in some way or another. Blatant. Can't figure it out. Everything here is ground. There's X's like inside there, but it's all going out to cover a huge distance from that main area. This all, by the way, all of this is connected to that teepee structure inside those woods. Every single thing out here, if you follow this, it goes into those woods. Like it'll turn, hit another one, go into the woods. Here's the walkway. Okay, that's about the 75th one I've shown you this summer. I'm not lying. I've been almost counting them because I said something at the beginning of the year about them. I said just wait till you see how many of these I show you. People don't notice unless I start, you know, picking something out like that. And now everyone knows what a walkway is. See the ground? Oh, nice structure. This was never here before, by the way. Even though it looks like it's old, they just picked up this wood. Just like that giant X I showed you, they're just picking up the wood. Okay, so I might have that sound on the camera, I'm not sure. But if not, he made a really good noise for me. Look at that X. The thing is just too good. That's the entrance to the inside world right there. All right, let's go get that trail cam. My hopes are not up with the trail cam. They know I put it there. Like I literally showed them. Like they're never not watching me. So if there's anything on that trail cam at all, they gave it to me. So anything on there is not going to be an accident, in my opinion. Is it possible? Sure. But not really. It's possible, like anything's possible, the saying, but it's not possible. Just like, is it possible for you to win the lottery? Of course. Will you? Absolutely not. I'll bet you $1 million. Look at this giant hidden X. And let's get out of here. By the way, I felt the ground too before. It's a trident, like two tridents, like together, and it's this beautiful X. So what a cool spot, just stopping by. That wasn't supposed to blow your mind. I was hoping maybe something would happen. It normally doesn't there. Just things like that. He has a new spot. That's all I noticed. Like, you're missing it. And it was kind of cool. I filmed it in like 10 seconds. All right, let's go. More confirmation. Not that we need any. Let me show you the one little side trail from here. Okay, it's right there. It only goes down a little ways. Since I was here last, that's there on it now. They cover the places. They don't want these idiots. That's why I tell you, these people that are coming up here camping, they're not supposed to be here. They don't want you here, okay? And that is what tells you not to be here. Yet that'll be cut up, and the same morons will come back and leave all their beer cans and shit in their woods, things like that. And it's disrespectful, and they don't even know. Regular people are just way too freaking stupid. Quick, I just wanted to thank Kim. I'm thanking her. I have a lot of people to thank just for, you know, their help with the pictures and stuff like that, but I'm thanking her mostly just because I can't get back in touch with her. sent her an email, but I just wanted to thank her for her help. She's just came out of nowhere and really made my day, helped me out. So I just wanted to thank Kim. She knows who she is. And Kim, I sent you an email and with my cell number, just so I could say thank you to you. That's all. A little like more formally than the email. In fact, I don't think you even saw the email that I can tell. So thank you, Kim, so much. More than I can possibly say on this video. Thank you. She's awesome. And let's go. I'm trying to figure out what to do today. I got to go. I got to do a bunch of errands. I got to pay bills as I'm going to try to do all this as I'm driving. And I think I got a trail cam I got to go get, which has been out for at least 2 or 3 weeks. I'm figuring to go get that. It's just the drive to get it is up through that. So I say let's do it. I think I can do it. And it, it's nice because you can see if there's any footprints.